Now, how about the folks at R&R Controls? You know what? Every time that I come on here and I talk about R&R Controls, we talk about the Generac generators that you see right there. Easy to install and to get your home or get your business powered when the lights go out. They know how to do that. R&R is the place to go for that. But did you know R&R is not just about Generac generators? Never be without not just power, but heating, cooling, or service. They can do all of that. In fact, that's what they've been doing since 1985. And the folks around Brownsville and Edmonson County know this already. But for some of you outside of Brownsville, like Bowling Green, Glasgow, Litchfield, and beyond, you may have never heard of R&R Controls. But now you've heard about them and the word is spreading. R&R is the place to call and to set up not only getting your home a Generac generator, but to service your HVAC, heating, cooling, and anything else like that. It's R&R Controls. And that's why for over 40 years, they are the reliable, trusted name to keep your home and business running no matter the weather. Call that number. You will not be disappointed. 270 777 2024. 270 777 2024. R&R Controls. Call them because you don't want to be without. That's R&R Controls. Hello, everybody. It is Monday, June the 16th, and I'm Chris Allen here with your 270 weather for the 270 area code. Say it with me, and beyond. Good job. I heard you. Okay. Well, there's a lot of rain. See the radar back there? I mean, look at that. It took a while. It took a little bit for it to start, but once it got started, now it doesn't want to stop. There's some places that have picked up some very heavy rain. There's flooding going on in E-Town. I saw some video earlier of just some roads in E-Town, Elizabethtown, flooded because of the heavy rain. And some of you have picked up some heavy rain this afternoon and this evening. And there's a little bit more of that to come. So, yeah, just know that we're not quite done with it just yet. Here's a look outside, and oh, that looks kind of nasty. Here at 7:08 p.m. on this Monday evening, you see the dark sky, the wind that's blowing the uh, crepe myrtle that's right in front of my window here in Plano on the Plano. Ooh, that was lightning! Wow, wow! I feel like Jim Cantori, my buddy Jim. I have never ever seen lightning on the Plano cam. You just witnessed it, ladies and gentlemen, live. I don't hear the thunder though. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, I hear it now. Wasn't that cool? Oh my goodness. I mean, it's like of all the times I have shown this Plano cam, that's the very oh, I just saw another flashing. That's the first time I've ever seen lightning while I've been doing this. I don't know. I just thought that was pretty cool. And it's live. So yeah, that okay. I know I'm making too much of it, but I just thought it was cool. Okay. Some people are like, okay, get on with it. Fine. So it's lightning. Big whoop. I don't know. I just thought it was cool to catch it. Oh, there was some more. It keeps wanting to happen. Yeah, I mean, the thunderstorms, they're not severe, but they are putting down some very, very heavy rain. So you've got to be careful out there. The rain is going to continue for a little bit longer before we can say that it's over. Today's high officially 87, right at the normal of 87. The low was 69, and at the airport, just a trace. That's why that letter T is there. Just a trace of rainfall, but we know that there has been more than that, which we're going to look at once we explore the Kentucky Mesonet data here in just a moment. But let's go to the radar, and there it is here at 7:11 p.m. on this Monday evening. In fact, let's move this up to right now. And you can see that just right over Bowling Green and around us, lots of heavy rain and thunderstorms. Now I'm going to put this into motion so you can see how the rain is going to progress over the next several hours. And there you see it's just going to keep on moving through 9 o'clock. Here we go to 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock tonight, midnight, and then 1 a.m. Maybe by 1 a.m. we get a break. But as you can see, there's plenty of activity. You're going to hear some rumbles of thunder. Some of the rainfall is going to be torrential downpours that may cause some flash flooding or flood advisory. We have a few of those that have popped up within the last couple of hours. So use caution, especially in those areas that have picked up some very heavy rain, because that rain looks to continue for, well, through the evening. Part of this is daytime heating. Another part of it is a warm front that's passing through the area. Overnight tonight, we'll lose the daytime heating, but that front will still be around. And so I think that we could see more shower and thunderstorm activity, not just tonight, but also tomorrow. Here's a look at Kentucky Mesonet temperatures as of 7:13 p.m. We go down into the southern part of the 270, and you can see upper 70s, mid 70s where the rains have occurred. Let's check some of those rainfall totals now. So the Corvette plant sensor has not received anything, but the sensor on the south side of town out at the Ag Expo Center has picked up 35 hundredths of an inch of rain. But look at this. This is just outside of Morgantown, Butler County, on the Green River, 1.55 inches of rain, over an inch and a half. And you're still getting rain. And then down in Franklin, 1.29. almost an inch and a third. There's some locations haven't picked up anything. And then back to the west, various amounts, but this is where the heaviest of the rains have fallen today and really are falling right now. Winds coming, well, you can see now. I want you to see this is a very good illustration of an area of low pressure. Look right here over Muhlenberg County. This is where the center of low pressure is. See that? We go south to east to northwest to west to south or northwest, I should east, northeast, then from the north, then northwest and south, southwest. So you see that it's almost like a circle. The arrows are drawing a circle. That is the low pressure system. And so the boundary is set up right in here. You can see the southerly winds. Notice here to the north of that boundary, winds are coming in from the north. Here they're coming in from the south. That is the warm front right there with the low pressure system. And then there's a cold front dragging down beneath it. Isn't that cool? So you're seeing it right here just by looking at the wind. The winds are coming variable depending on where you are at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Occasionally a breeze at 10 to 15 to even 20 here in Bowling Green, with some of the lightning and stuff that's going on and the showers. Dew points, they have been oppressive today. 70s, mid 70-degree dew points. Nasty, nasty, humid air. 95 to 100% relative humidity where it's been raining. Ugh, awful. When it doesn't rain, it's just steamy. It's steamy. It's like a sauna up in here. Remember that commercial? But it's also damp. You knew I was going to say that, right? Damp. Watch your language. Well, it is. It's damp. All right. Here's a look at the map. And see, right there. This is what I was talking about. There's the low pressure system. And we saw it just with the look at the winds from the Kentucky Mesonet Network. Isn't that awesome? And it's sitting right there. Well, I was looking at it sitting over Muhlenberg County, but this map may be a little old, but it's close. It's right in there. So anyway, here we go, squeezing out the moisture. That's going to continue into the evening and overnight hours. Don't be alarmed if you hear thunder or hear wind. I don't foresee any severe weather. Now, some flood warnings, flash flood warnings, that's possible wherever the heavy rains occur. Here's 7 a.m. tomorrow. We still have plenty of moisture here until the boundary completely moves through. This is 1 o'clock Tuesday. More showers and thunderstorms. By Tuesday evening, we begin to see some of this tapering off. Some of it, not all of it. Here's 7 a.m. Wednesday. More shower and thunderstorm activity. There's another system, another piece of energy that's going to come through. 7 p.m. Wednesday. We'll have to watch Wednesday because if there's going to be severe weather, it's possible that it could be Wednesday afternoon and evening into early Thursday. Here is early Thursday, and the reason I say that is because of this, the cold front. pushing through heavy rain, strong thunderstorms. Then Thursday afternoon into Friday, it all clears out. High pressure takes over and things are looking much drier. And by the way, Friday evening at 9:42 p.m. Central Time, summer will officially begin. Friday evening, Friday night, marking the longest day of the year. All right. And just as we do this, I mean, Saturday, look at Saturday, dry, but look at there's a warm front. Saturday could end up being the hottest day of the year so far. We still have not hit 90, but I can tell you with pretty good assurance, pretty high confidence that we're about to get some summer heat, and it's going to arrive right as summer begins this weekend. It's going to happen. So this is Saturday. Here's Sunday, another hot, muggy day. I can use the term hot now because it'll be hot. Monday, maybe a few showers in the afternoon. Daytime heating, just enough to maybe pop an isolated shower or thunderstorm. But folks, let me tell you, it is going to get hot. Yeah. So here it comes. We've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and it's going to arrive officially and by the numbers. And here we go. So 83 tomorrow. Yeah. 82, 83, 88 Wednesday. Closer to 90. That's because there will be a brief drying out between the system that's here now and the system that's coming in Wednesday into Thursday. So that's going to cool us back into the low 80s Thursday, then back into the upper 80s Friday. But here is your first full day of summer. Saturday, 91. Then look at this, 93 Sunday, 93 Monday, 92 Tuesday, 90 Wednesday and Thursday next week. A bunch of 90s. So the 90s are coming, whether you want them to or not. And it's going to be hot and it's going to be muggy. 90-degree weather with dew points in the 70s. That means we are going to have heat index readings around 100, maybe even 105. We haven't had a heat index yet this year, but now we're going to, just as summer officially starts. It's going to be nasty hot. Here's your 7-day forecast. 83 tomorrow, maybe close to 90 on Wednesday, 85 Thursday. There's your official beginning of summer Friday, near 90. The first full day of summer, Saturday, 92, 93, 93. You see through the weekend and only small chances of getting any shower activity. I, for one, am not looking forward to the heat. I know some of you are, and that's cool. That's fine. I'm just no longer a big fan of heat and humidity together. Heat, I can take a little heat, but not heat and humidity together. I don't like it when it gets in the 90s. I just don't. 80s, I can handle. 90s, no. I want it to be fall already. I know I'm wanting it to come too soon. That's just me. Okay. Let's see here. Rod and Gale, any cold conical funnel clouds reported? What causes that? Great wizard. Well, I don't know if I'm a great wizard, but anyway, uh, cold funnel clouds. Well, it works on the same principle as a regular funnel cloud, but usually when we have sinking air from cloud structures that are above us, doesn't even have to be a storm, just a lot of sinking air funneling down, trying to come down to the ground, sometimes can cause a little spin. Um, some people even call them land spouts. It happens sometimes. It's happened some lately. I have not seen any, but I know that there have been a few people that have reported some cold air funnels. Um, and it's just that. It's just where we're getting sinking air. The cold air weighs more than the warm air, causes the little funnel to come down. So that's what that is. So there you go. What is this? Okay. Adina. Hello, sir. I'm thinking about how I would make us happy if you told us that the rain would stop falling. Oh, well, I experienced that. So I guess you meant, hello, sir. I'm thinking about how it would make us happy if you told us that the rain would stop falling. Oh, yeah, it's going to stop, but it's not going to stop until, say, Thursday afternoon into the weekend. The weekend looks rain free, actually. So, yep. All right. There you go. So, have a great Monday evening. Watch out for some of the heavy rain. If you're going to be out tonight driving, just be careful because there's a lot of standing water in some places where the heaviest of rains have fallen, and that could throw you off. So there you go. All right. Thanks for watching 270 Weather. Have a great evening and God bless.